People have been calling this the worst Christmas movie of all time. It actually has one of the lowest scores for a Christmas movie I've seen, and I watched it. Deck the Halls, starring Matthew Broderick and the legend, Danny DeVito. Pretty much this story is about these two dads, and Danny DeVito, he's never done anything special in his life, so he wants to make a big splash, something that will be remembered forever. What's he gonna do? He's gonna put so many darn Christmas lights on his house that you can see it from space. That's right. Matthew Broderick, what's his goal in this movie? He's kind of trying to prevent Mr. DeVito from doing that. This is a tough movie to watch because there's no one to root for here. Both Matthew Broderick and Danny DeVito, they are almost trying to one-up each other for why you shouldn't root for them. At first, Danny DeVito's character has this, sympathetic angle. I want to make a difference, be an inspiration for my kids. But I'm also going to steal my neighbor's energy source. I'm going to charge him for the electric bill. Cause F him. Matthew Broderick, he's just such a pain, dude. He's just like trying to sabotage Danny DeVito the whole entire time. And I think that that's why this movie might be a little tough for some folks, because it's like, wow, there's no one really that likable in this movie. I really want to like these guys, but they almost are trying to fight me on that. You want to like me? F you, dude, trying to like me. Well, I'll show you, buddy. But let's talk about what's funny and what's not. I think this movie is about as funny as your average Christmas movie. I'm talking Christmas with the Cranks. I'm talking the Santa Claus, movies like that. There are a few jokes here that genuinely get a good laugh out of me. The best one in the whole movie is that like zoom out shot from shirtless Matthew Broderick just to Danny DeVito, just rubbing him, giving him a massage, dude. The narration into the reveal that he's like laying there next to him, hilarious, dude. I genuinely laughed. This is a great moment. It's hilarious. And while the characters themselves aren't too likable, both the actors, the two lead actors, do a good job of portraying them kind of with that back and forth. Maybe they're likable, maybe they're not. Here's a good thing they're gonna do, here's a bad thing they're gonna do. The whole entire family, for the most part, is pretty enjoyable outside of them. I'm talking about the wives and the kids. There's one son character who, like, his whole thing is he's obsessed with Danny DeVito's daughters, and like that's about as much as he gets here. A little odd, a time where you're like, oh, this movie is ages showing a little bit. That's not terrific. But is this like some horrible abomination, atrocity to the Christmas season, to the happy holidays? Absolutely not, dude. I have seen so many more Christmas movies that are worse than this. I don't want to throw shade at a certain movie that came out this year with a certain guy from Moana the movie and another guy from Knives Out the movie. That one's worse than this one. And that's not even the worst Christmas movie I've ever seen. I'm just trying to make a point here. This movie, it has some heart at times. The ending, because these actors are so good, these main two leads, it leads to like some nice moments. And one of the most impressive things with this is that Danny DeVito's house, trying to set all the lights up to make it be shown from space, it's legit a pretty amazing feat of Christmas lights and just lighting electronics in general. And for the most part, it's all practical, which is super cool. I really enjoy that. I really enjoy that they went to the lengths of making this house as bright as possible in the most practical way possible. That's super cool. If anything, I enjoyed watching this movie just for that, just for the progression of the lights, seeing that done practically, seeing the whole entire Winter Wonderland festivity that Danny DeVito creates on his property, seeing that practically is really cool. Aside from that, this movie does nothing terribly offensive. And like I said, I think you could watch a lot of other Christmas movies and, nitpick those ones just like you would this one and find those ones to be even maybe a little worse. You know what I'm saying? Is this going to be like a new in the rotation film? I'm watching this every year right next to Elf and Home Alone, all that stuff. No, don't think so. But I'm not gonna lie. I would be lying if I said that I probably have seen this film for the last time in my life. If anything, I plan on watching it again at some point in my life. I'm borderline, call me a nut job. I'm looking forward to it. We'll see. Just because I love the Christmas vibe, the Christmas spirit, and you get a lot of that here done practically, it just feels different. It just hits different. Compare that to like the CGI snowman, CGI reindeer, all this crazy abominations, dude. It has no heart to it. It doesn't have that feel to it. And I think that that's what a lot of these movies have that modern films don't. They feel real. They feel lived in and practical. It feels like a real house that could exist, because it does exist. It puts me in the spirit, and I really enjoy that. Anyways, check it out if you want to watch a Christmas movie. That's my video. Happy holidays, happy Christmas. New videos pretty much every single day. Thanks for watching. Hit subscribe. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.